welcome to the second sing-along session with Jackie. So I have to say, I'm going to start off with a few shout-outs today because big up for my hometown, Newark. Woo! Hello to everybody in Nottingham. There's several schools that I'm going into in Nottingham, but there's a few really special people that I want to particularly mention today. So, of course, the fabulous Farndon girls, Eleanor and Isabel. Hello to you. And Catherine Perry. I cannot say thank you enough for your lovely comments about how much you enjoyed yesterday's session and that you were tuning in today. So, Catherine Perry, a special hello to you too. Now, yesterday's session, I was kind of introducing you to what you could expect with Sing Along with Jackie, and we began to explore not only our singing out aloud voice, but our internal, our thinking, singing voice too. And I said to you, each session we will do a little bit of a warm up. We'll go into the main song, but actually I'm gonna break those rules already. So today is kind of a three-part session, three small chunks. It's a bit of a singing sandwich. We're going to start with a song. We're going to do something in the middle, which will then link into a song right at the end. So a singing sandwich. And actually, you're going to pick the first song that we're going to sing. So I want you to think of a song, any song that you like. Okay, so you're thinking, oh, it needs to be, though, a nursery rhyme. So a song, a nursery rhyme of your choice. Oh, and about cosmic balls of fire. Twinkle. Ah, you've got me. Yeah, we're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle to begin. Now, I need everybody, bear with. So the older students amongst you, bear with me because we're going to do something a little bit fun with this song. So we're going to have a little sing, make sure that we're all clear about the lyrics and the tune, and then we're going to do something a little special. So, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So there we go. There's the song that we're going to start with. But we're not going to sing it quite like that. I'm going to start to play around with the song. Hence, I needed to pick a song that was going to be really familiar to you. And I'm going to be using my traffic lights. So I'm going to take on not just any old conductor now, the traffic warden. You don't have to do this with traffic light system. You could use a hand signal, a stop and to go. But I'm going to use the traffic lights. So I'm going to demonstrate how we're going to use this. And then again, you're going to have to see how many people are able to follow my conducting. So I would sing the song if it's on green. If it's on red, I sing it still, but it's in my head. So like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Up above the world so, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle. How I wonder what you are. So it's your turn. We'll start off fairly easy, and then I'm going to see really who I can catch out with my traffic light system. I'm going to count us in 4, and we're starting with that twinkle, twinkle. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Up above the world so high. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now, those of you that are a little bit more knowledgeable about music will have spotted I was sticking to the musical phrases there, so I wasn't changing my traffic lights too quickly. But this time I'm going to change them a little bit more frequently, so to see how many people I can catch out. And also, I want you to spot the cheaters. There's often people, when I'm on red, that will want to hum. That's cheating. You have got to do it in your head. So if it's on red, don't sing out aloud, sing it in your head. So again, I'm going to count you for the last time of Twinkle Twinkle, count you in 4, make sure you're following my traffic light signals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twinkle, twinkle, how I are up above the high in the little, how I watch you. So there's a little activity you can have some fun with. Some of you might want to try this with a song of your own choice, so maybe something a little bit more popular, a bit more current, but you need to know the lyrics obviously really well. So there's kind of an idea, a fun little game you can have with familiar tunes using this idea of your singing out a loud voice and your internal singing voice. So we've already warmed up our voices, but I want to use something a little different that's going to start to accompany some of the songs that we're going to be doing over my time with you. And this particular task, again, you're going to need to be stood up for. It's called a call and response. So I'm going to be doing some different rhythms, and you're going to copy them back. Sometimes people call them copycat, call and echo. The musical term for this phrase, though, is call and response. So if I was to clap like this, you would clap back that 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So all I want you to do is to copy back the same rhythms that I do and in the same way too. Okay, I hope you managed to keep up with all those different rhythms. Now you'll have noticed halfway through there, apart from just giving you rhythms that I was clapping, I was doing something called using body percussion. So we use body percussion so that we can alternate the types of sounds. So we call that the timbres of music. So the timbre, the quality of sound. If I want a nice, harsh, bright sound, I might click. If I want a really deep, resonating sound, I might tap my backside or stamp on the floor. But using body percussion can be a really nice way to accompany different songs. It gives us that variety of sound. And it kind of links to this next song that I'm going to teach you. Now, I have to say, this is probably the shortest song that I will ever teach. It's only 4 bars. 4 bars of music, and it uses this idea of body percussion. But again, towards the end of the session, I'm going to explain a few different things that you might choose to do if you wanted to follow up, if you wanted to explore some more music. So this song requires you to click. Now, if you can't click, just do that actions. So it starts, let me get my, so we're going to start. First you make your fingers click, then you stamp your feet. Both hands tap your knees and clap to the beat. And that's it. Told you it was short. So I'm going to teach you a phrase at a time. Each phrase is only 4 beats in length. So if you've been looking and concentrating in class about music and time signatures. Each of these phrases is just a 4-beat phrase. So the first phrase, I'll sing it, and then I'm going to get you to sing it back. First you make your fingers click. Your turn. First you make your fingers click. Then we do. Then you stamp your feet. Then you stamp your feet. Both hands tap your knees. Your turn. Both hands tap your knees. And the last bit. And clap to the beat. And clap to the beat. So the whole song in its entirety. Again, I'll sing through and then I'll sing it through a couple of times so you can learn it along with me. It goes, first you make your fingers click, then you stamp your feet. Both hands tap your knees and clap to the beat. Let's sing it a few times through, okay? So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. First you make your fingers click, then you stamp your feet. Both hands tap your knees and clap to the beat. Again, first you make your fingers click, then you stamp your feet. Both hands tap your knees and clap to the beat. One more time. First you make your fingers click, then you stamp your feet. Both hands tap your knees and clap to the beat. Okay, so that very short song, you can do quite a few things with it. You can actually sing it as a round. So if you're enjoying singing whilst still at school, or you're in a family where there's a few of you that are wanting to engage with singing, you can sing this as a round. So each part would start after 4 beats. So it would be, first you make your fingers click, first you make your fingers click, first, and so on. So you can sing that as a round. Obviously, to kind of get the real effects, keep repeating the song, a bit like we did when we were practicing. So you can sing it as a round. The other idea that I thought you might like to try, so if we've got any budding composers or people that are particularly good with their words, or somebody that's wanting to explore this idea of using body percussion alongside your singing voices, you might play around with some other ideas. So maybe, and have some fun. It's always good when we have a little bit of fun and a little bit of silly. So it might be something like, first you smack your bottom hard, then you brush your hands. Both feet stamp about to make a loud sound. So you can make up your own lyrics to go with that tune. So I hope you've enjoyed the session again with me today. We've done quite a lot in the space of just a few minutes. Not only have we reflected with a familiar song on that internal voice, we've explored this idea of body percussion, we've learned a new song, and actually I've given you a few different ideas as to how you might want to continue to explore those. So I hope you had some fun. My next session with you for Sing Along with Jackie will be Thursday, actually. And I forgot to say, in my silly attire, there was a bit of a clue as to what will be coming on Thursday with me. So, of course, we tend to celebrate our wonderful NHS. The rainbow's become a real sort of symbol for hope and thanks. So we're going to have a bit of a song. And, of course, with my theme of actions, there are going to be some really special signs that we're going to be using for a rainbow song. The next session that's going to go live with Sound Advice will be tomorrow morning. It's an intermediate French class with Mr. Kill. So please do tune in at 10 o'clock if you're wanting to challenge your French. It's been really lovely. I hope you join me again for some singing. Don't forget, take care of each other and keep singing, keep enjoying using your singing voices, enjoying your music to help us through. Thank you. Bye.